right, time to go a little further into business. Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver is with us. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Steve.
All right, we have the numbers out this morning from jobs. What's going on?
Well, good news for British Columbia. The rest of the country, not so much. If we take a look at the numbers, I'll break it down for you. In Canada, the unemployment rate, it was mostly unchanged. The only reason we're seeing any sort of difference is because tens of thousands of people are actually leaving the workforce. So we saw the unemployment rate drop 0.1 percentage points to 6.8. BC, we're actually having much better numbers. We added 16,000 jobs throughout the province. That's versus the rest of the country, which actually lost 700 jobs unexpectedly. Even better in Vancouver, our unemployment rate fell 0.3 percentage points to 5.4%. So this is good news for BC, but what would be even better news is if the rest of Canada was keeping pace with this particular region, of course. We should also note here that we're not getting any jobs numbers out of Fort McMurray. Statistics Canada says it's too early to resume that sort of stuff. The one last thing I do want to highlight is this has not been a good summer for students who intend to return to school in September. StatsCan, they're collecting data for 20 to 24-year-olds with those intentions for education. 67%, or I should say, 67% of them are unemployed right now. That's 3.7% higher than the number this time last year.
All right, Tyler, let's talk about foreign buyers. It's obviously been a hot topic here in our city over the last, I guess, almost a year now. And we've got a few numbers out, but a lot of people are sort of questioning those numbers.
Yeah, so the numbers that came out is from survey data from the Ministry of Finance here in British Columbia. It reveals that 3.3% of buyers in the residential real estate market are foreign nationals. Now, this data was released. It's based on property transfer tax forms. The BC government is now requiring people show proof of citizenship for these forms. This data was released on the same day that we had the Asia Real Estate Association conference going in Vancouver. Business in Vancouver was covering that. And I have to say, that data, people were literally laughing at it when it was revealed. We have Michael North from the Asia Pacific Network Foundation. He says that he estimates it's closer to 10%. And Eve Chang from McDonald Realty, she says it's closer to 50 to 60%. Now, Chang says the most important here thing is not the nationality of people, but where the capital is coming from. You could have a foreign national with family members in Vancouver. They simply transfer the money over here, and voila, you are a Canadian investor at that point. So that's why there's still all these question marks about the data coming in. The other very, very important thing to note here is that this June data that we're looking at, this is only over a 3-week period. Even Finance Minister Mike DeYoung, he acknowledges that this is a very, very limited period of time. So that's why there's still all these question marks about exactly what this data means.
All right. We continue to be a hot topic then going forward.
It's never not going to be, right, Steve?
No, that's for sure. Very much so. Okay, Tyler, thanks very much.
Thank you.